What's up, peeps? Julian Williams here at the distance. Got a video for you guys. I know it's been a while. I know I announced my return a few weeks ago, and said it was going to be a couple weeks, and ended up being a little bit longer. There's very few that know my situation, know why I'm not, making videos at the moment. I'm going through a lot of personal turmoil right now. I've actually been really sick. That's one of the reasons that you guys are not seeing my face on the camera right now. Because I've been sick, I look terrible, and it's just, things in life supersede your hobbies from time to time. If those things in life are very major, and what I've been going through is actually very major and life altering. So I haven't had much time to do anything. I don't make videos as much right now because I have a lot of other stuff to think about. Just life in general, and I don't want to get on a video and sound completely stupid and off topic and not know what I'm talking about, because I like my mind being on what I'm talking about. And my mind wouldn't be on what I'm talking about dealing with the circumstances I'm in right now. It's not a legal matter, it's a health matter. So just overall, I've been very sick over the last couple of months, and I just haven't been making videos. I haven't had. So right now, I have the time to make a video, and also I'm overdue with this video as well because this happened about 2 weeks ago. But I just want to say rest in peace to Emmanuel Steward. I'm not saying it's because the man is no longer here, but just overall, I think he was the greatest trainer of all time. That's just my opinion. Some people are going to argue maybe Jesse Reed, maybe Angelo Dundee, maybe even Freddie Roach. People are going to, and these are great trainers, but I just think that Emmanuel Steward was the greatest. He will take a certain style, a completely different style, and alter it into something different. He didn't teach fighters just one style. He was very masterful with taller, longer fighters. Those leaves in my damn pool? What the hell? But he did well with taller, longer fighters. He kind of specialized in with those kind of fighters like the Lennox Lewises, the Tommy Hearns, or Vladimir Klitschko. He trained a lot of people to championships. I don't know how many fighters he trained. He had Cotto, Prince Nassim. He had he had Oliver McCall for that one fight against Lennox Lewis when he hit him with that shot in the second round that he wasn't looking, caught him on the chin and put him down. Stewart was a master strategist. He's more of a strategist, along with being a, I guess, craftsman with his fighters. He can take any fighter and he could build them from scratch, or he could take a fighter and what he can do is just implement things a little bit better. He can just say, hey, hold your hand up a little bit higher. He sees things in the ring that a fighter is unable to see. And that's what you want with a coach. Is you want to have somebody that's not going to be a cheerleader. What they're gonna do is they're gonna turn around. They're gonna tell you, hey, this is what you need to do in this round. Even if you're doing well, even if you're cleaning the fight out and you're winning 11-0, the 12th round, Stewart's gonna tell you, hey, you need to go and knock him out. You don't want this to go to the judge's scorecard. Just numerous fighters that he's trained. I think he trained Aaron Pryor in the second fight with Arguello, now that I think about it. But just a master craftsman behind the scenes. Had a good sixth sense for boxing. Just overall, what he saw, what he heard, body language, he just knew everything with boxing. He was just A to Z, just a master craftsman. Nobody can get any better than Emmanuel Steward. And that's just my opinion. He's just an all-around trainer, just a solid all-around trainer. He could train any fighter. Even the most, unathletic fighters, he can go in, he can make changes to any style, which is what I loved about Emmanuel Steward. I miss his commentary already. He had great commentary. I thought he brought a lot to the HBO team. I know there's a lot of people that will disagree with that comment. I thought he brought a lot to HBO with his knowledge in the sport. And I listened to him quite a bit. I listened to a lot of Burt Sugar. I listen to a lot of Emmanuel Steward. I listen to, a lot of, I just listen to a lot of old fighters. I like to listen to old fighters and people that came up during the 40s because I was born in the 80s, and it gives me more of a sense of the old school style, how boxing was back then. And, and another thing too, when being that I was gone, I've watched a few fights. I haven't watched and analyzed fights enough to give you a thorough analysis on things. I watched Delorme versus Abregu. I haven't watched Dawson Ward. I barely watched Martinez Chavez. Things in life prohibited me from seeing these fights. But just overall, man, I just think that Stewart's commentary will be missed as well as his training. On the other hand, I want to say rest in peace to Carmen Basilio. To be honest with you, he was a very good fighter. I thought he was very good. He was solid all around. He deserves his place in the Hall of Fame. That's back when the middleweights was the money division in boxing. I think he won his belt in like 58. I'm probably all the way wrong. I haven't even looked up any information. I'm just speaking at the top of my head like I usually do. And what the hell is this on the top of my damn grill? Anyway. But Carmen Basilio, hands down, was a tough balls to the wall fighter. Good at fighting in the middle. Also, was good fighting at the center of the ring. Knew how to get his head on his opponent's chest. Hit hard, was tough. He could take a punch, give a punch right back. I watched clips of it. I think it was his second fight with Sugar Ray Robinson. I think it was his second fight with him. I'm not too sure which one it was. But just overall, I thought, any fight that had Carmen Basilio, if it's Basilio Fulmer, if it's Basilio Robinson, it's just overall, you're gonna get a good fight out of him. You can break his nose, break his eye socket. The dude's gonna still come to fight, and that's back. Like I said, that's back when the middleweights was the money division in boxing. You had Sugar Ray Robinson, you had Carmen Basilio, you had Gene Fulmer, Randolph Turpin, you had Paul Pender, who out of all those names isn't in the Hall of Fame. And to be honest with you, I don't know why Paul Pender's not in the Hall of Fame, being that the middleweight division was that money division back then. So even though he caught Sugar Ray Robinson at the tail end of his career, I think Pender has. Matter of fact, fuck Paul Pender. I'm not. I'm not going to get into it, but just overall, Carmen Basilio will definitely be missed. Just overall, like I said, good, solid all-around fighter, exciting fighter to watch. If you haven't watched any Carmen Basilio fights, there's fights on YouTube. You can also look on Boxing Junkies. There's fights there. Check them out. Just overall, like I said, tough fighter, enjoyable to watch. Rest in peace to Carmen Basilio. Rest in peace to Emmanuel Steward. Until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.